Hey guys, welcome to our first Minecraft tutorial on the channel, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a spiral piston door that doesn't use any kind of levers or buttons or manual actions to activate, just walking by, as you can see. And you can even run for this if you want to, which is pretty cool, as you can see right here. Now, for a little context, this won't work in all versions. So like Windows 10 or on like Xbox, aka Bedrock versions, this doesn't work for. But if you're playing on Java, this works for you. Anyways, let's get right into the ingredients of the machine, guys. So for the piston door, we need 16 observers, 8 sticky pistons, about a stack of redstone dust. Now, you don't need exactly a stack, but I would use it just in case. 12 slabs of any kind, 2 redstone comparators, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 pieces of string, and depending on where you build it, like if you want to build it above ground or underground, and for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to be building above ground, so I'm going to be using like a stack to 2 stacks of polished andesite. And if you want to go underground, you need a 13 long by 12 wide by 12 tall space for it. Anyways, let's now get into the frame of the contraption. So I'm going to be doing this building creative just because it'll be a lot easier for me to actually build it instead of having to pillar up each time in like survival, so I can place like one thing if I fall off. And just to let you know, this can be done in survival too. I'm not just doing this in creative because that's only where it's possible. Anyways, so what we want to do first is like pillar up to a decent height, at least for this example. And I'd say here is a good area. Okay. Anyways, now we can put our observer down into a block with a redstone under it, and we can like start to lead it into a redstone signal. And then after that, we want to put a string above the observer because while we walk over a string, it's technically counted as a game, like a change. So this observer can detect that change and output a signal, as we can see right here. If we just jump on it. So yeah, that'll be pretty useful later. Anyways, before we get into our kind of underbelly circuits, we want to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of space, and then we can start to put our pistons in. So we can put 1, 2, 3 right here, as you can see, which will have 3 blocks extending upwards. Now we can work on this. So what we need to do first is we need to like, let's say, place this down here and place this like just as a placeholder, so we can do this, this, and this. And as you can see, when we update the observers below, we extend the blocks, which is very useful. Now we want to do this, or should we say we want to do this, as this will this line right here, it can detect a redstone signal and push up the blocks in succession. So let's say we place the redstone dust here, and then we want our repeater here, just so we can extend the signal of one of our circuits into it, so it can, you know, be a little bit longer. Anyway, so now we can work from here. And what we want to do next is we want to place a couple more redstone dusts, and then we place a repeater to 1 tick, so we can have the next sub circuit that connects to this one. They have like work, because if we don't have this, it will just go away, the redstone signal. So we then put this up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're gonna build a circuit called the redstone pulse extender. And well, what it does is that when you put like a redstone signal through it that's on, it will extend it for an extended period of time. For example, if I do this, as we can see right here, that stays on longer than this would stay on if it wasn't there. And let's just put, while we're speaking, let's just put this on here just so we can have a better bridge. And now, since we've got that done, we can just connect this up with the extender, and we can have stuff go on for longer, as we can see, which is very good. Anyways, after that, we want to pipe this into another piece of redstone dust, so we can have, anyways, it's gonna push it up to here, and then we're gonna have this block be extended here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that we're gonna have a piston here, which uses the same principle down here to power the blocks so they can go up. But this time it will go sideways when over. And we want to use slabs because they're one of the best ways to put a redstone signal up besides like a redstone torch tower. And we want to go out a little bit more right here, just because we don't want to accidentally activate the observers or pistons again after we just did. So I would say right around here, and then we can go backwards like this. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then we want to detect a change through this observer right here. So, and then we can do this by using one more of these slabs up here. Boom. And as we can see, if we go over this signal right here, it works like that. Voila. Anyways, we also want to run this up a little bit more. So we used half of our slabs right here. And now that that's that, we want to have this here, that here, and that. So we want to have a piston, 3 pistons, like here, here, and here. Let's ignore these right here. And we want to work on the same thing as we did with the bottom things. So boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Or the opposite direction. So like this. And we want to detect a signal through a slab and not a block, because that will change some circuit stuff, which will kind of break it. So if we just continue what we were doing here with the what's it called, these slabs, and here we go. We've used almost all of our slabs right here, and this will now help us get a better understanding. We can just do this. As you can see, we have almost all of our spiral done. Now we just need one more of the sides, which we want to put a slab here as our last slab, just so we don't power the piston accidentally. And before we do this, we want to place in our piston. So we're just going to have to measure again where we want to place the piston. So I would say right around here. There we go. And we want to place a, let's say we can place this here. And we'll place a piece of redstone dust here with a, what's it called? A observer going into it. Here we go. So like this. And if we just go down a bit, like this and this. Or should I say we go like this and this. Because you can't, if you didn't know, you can't use transparent blocks to go down. It's kind of strange, but you know, what you're gonna do, honestly. So here we go. So now we have our full spiral all done, as you can see from this. Now, this is also a 2-ray spiral, so we can activate it from either side of this contraption. So we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can place down another observer. And we can also do the same thing we did back there with the string right here and the redstone dust right here. Except this time, we're gonna go under it a bit and activate the signal. The same way we activated the signal from this side, which is just hook up the redstone dust to here. So boom, 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 and there we go. So as we can see, after I, you know, place down these blocks so I can walk on it, voila, our piston door works. Now for covering it up, you can basically just like make a kind of thing right here, like a tunnel, as you can see. And this won't affect the redstone contraption at all. And you can make your tunnel anything you want it to be and customize it to your heart's content. Build it out more. And for these little holes right here, all we have to really do is just do this, 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 and this, and just extend it a bit. So let me just fast forward this a bit. Anyways, so now let's add like a little bit of light, you know, just so our tunnel's not dark and gloomy all over the place. So let me just get like a shroom light from over here. Oh wait, I forgot. Yes, and place it down in certain places. place it right here on each side. Okay, a little bit of mess up, sorry. And anyways, there we go. Now we have an exact replica of the structure in the beginning of the video, as you can see. And as we said, now all we have to do is power the pistons once down here. And we have our piston door actually working. And as I just said, if your piston door, when you walk over it, closes up and then opens back up, you just need to break and place redstone dust right next to this really quickly, and that will just fix up the contraption, as you can see. And there we go. I hope that this tutorial showed you how to do something really new and really cool with redstone in Minecraft. And if you have any suggestions or want to talk to me, just do a comment down below. And if you really like the video, consider giving it a like, subscribing, and even sharing it with a friend. Anyways, my name is Just the Joe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.